Over the years, there's been a lot of games that have been amazing and just straight ass. But there has been a handful of games that actually had really good potential, but died. Maybe because of the company that made the game, lack of updates, or lack of bug fixes. So today we're going to look at some games that are completely dead, and some even shut down, and a few games that are starting to go down the same path as these dead games that might get me some hate. So grab your snacks, we're going to look at the rise and the nasty falls from these games. Splitgate, this one pains me. Now I love this game. I had lots of hours on this game, and honestly I found it so fun. It had great movement, portals, like come on. Obviously it was like Halo, that's where their whole market came from. But when this game first released on PC, the gameplay was very clunky. But they did fix it very fast and was playable on consoles by then. I had a blast on this game. Unfortunately there was terrible server problems, like terrible. Some days I would wait an hour in queue, just waiting. And that's not going to help any game, I think. That's one of the main reasons why this game suffered when it was released. This game didn't just die player count wise. This game was shut down in August 2021. The developers said they are working on another game, so I hope the best for the next game they come up with. I really like the whole portal idea. It made gameplay challenging and a massive skill gap. So I hope in the next game they fall down the same path as they did in Splitgate, except from the mistakes they made and the player count massively dropping. The finals. This game isn't dead yet, but it had a very anticipated release with 242k people on the release of the game, on just PC as well. Lots of content creators played this game, bringing views to YouTube and Twitch, and looked very exciting, but in only 4 months it lost 70% of its players, at less than 30k players. And bringing it to today, it's now at half of that, so it's fair to say this game is dying. I enjoyed this game, it was fast paced and had cool destruction features. Maybe from lack of updates took players away, maybe the fact the game isn't very fun solo, which is 60% of the fan base. And also the health regen was a big problem. It was very unforgiving. I'd say with some good patches and updates this game can go back on the track, but if not, it's another dead game. Knockout City. This game was a completely original idea, and because of that, if your gameplay isn't perfect and the game isn't gripping, it's going to fall behind its curve. So what's wrong with this game? The gameplay is very repetitive. You can throw the ball, catch it, and pass. That's kinda it. It felt like a game that really wasn't deep and didn't offer you much, but it was fun for like a couple of weeks. But overall this game just got knocked out by their competition. Simple as that. Starfield. Now this one is hard to say because it is a single player game, and obviously you can't just say it's a dead game because players play it and then move on with life. But I do think this game was very appealing and had a lot more potential than what we got. And only being playable on Xbox and PC, it obviously hurts the game, and I could never play it because I'm on PS5 myself. But let me ask you, did you buy this game? If you did you play the full game and beat it? Halo Infinite. Do you remember the good times of Halo? Well, I do. This is my favorite game for years. I grew up with this game, and from bangers like Halo 3, Halo Reach, and Halo, the OG. I love this game, but Halo Infinite didn't even come close to the best games in the series. The campaign is mid at best. The game is on a 6 out of 10 on pretty much every rating, and the player count today is less than 3,000 players. I mean, that is terrible. Nobody really plays Halo Infinite. It was exciting when it first came out with hundreds of thousands of players, but fell off for very clear reasons. In the last 2 years, this game has got basically no maps, no updates, no nothing. We got Forge, which was good, but that's it. So why is this game just not getting updates? They use a flip space engine which nobody uses, so developers working on the game had to learn a whole new engine just for this game, which slows everything down. This is the reason this game is dead. All they had to do was actually update the game, full stop, but it's literally impossible to do. So rip Halo Infinite. Sucks because the core gameplay is great, but nothing will beat Halo Reach multiplayer. I'm sorry, it's too goated. If you're enjoying the video, if you could subscribe to help me get to 400 subscribers by the end of the summer, it would be very much appreciated. Thank you for watching in the first place, back to it. Multiverses. I love this game, and I still do. I play it to this day. I'm in that 6,000 player count. They re-released the game on console after a year, pretty much. And I thought, here we are, it's back baby. They made the gameplay a lot slower, like a lot slower. Now I do agree turning the speed down was needed, but not that much. Like, with a lot of characters to choose from, I thought this game could really not go wrong. But here we are. So this game is pretty much dead and not much hope of it coming back. Helldivers 2. Now I'm finishing the video on a bang, and I might get some hate for this, but this game is slowly going downwards. It was once on the top of the world with around 500,000 current players on just Steam, available on PS and Xbox too. This game had a massive hype, but what is currently going wrong with it? I have this game, I played it, the gameplay is very fun, and stupid, but that's a good thing. A game that doesn't take itself so seriously, which I can definitely appreciate. Why is it having a slow decline? It's because the game is repetitive, and it's a very long grind to get the good weapons, which isn't a bad thing as such, but isn't very appealing to just the casual players that just want to play for a couple hours and have a bit of fun. The missions in the game is pretty much the same, with small differences over and over again. So in a year's time, will this game be completely dead? Who knows, we'll just have to wait and see. So that's the end of the video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Do you think I'm wrong with any of these games? If you disagree or agree, let me know in the comments. Thank you all for watching the video in the first place, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Peace.